That's right, you heard it right here first, guys, that Disney's retractable lightsaber is slowly going to be making it to store shelves. Which company do I suspect will be releasing this magical Jedi weapon? What problems and advantages do I foresee for this seductive Star Wars toy? And I have got exclusive footage from a Disney Imagineer confirming this is on its way to store shelves. Don't go anywhere, guys. Exclusive means only me. Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on my video. This is Finding the Force, where I like to make videos about anything Star Wars, from video games to theme parks, and especially lightsabers. Folks around here call me Obi-Dad Kenobi, and I have a really exciting video for you guys today. I love to mix up my videos and my content, and this video cannot wait any longer. As always, guys, don't be afraid to click the subscribe button. It really supports my channel, and a little like goes a long way. It tells YouTube I make good content. Thanks a lot, guys. Got my little notepad here. So let's just jump right into this video that I'm saying for the first time that Disney's epic retractable lightsaber is coming your way sooner than later. Now, in case you guys have been hiding under a rock, link up above over here, I did another update where we got a super close-up look at the Skywalker retractable lightsaber with its creator, Lanny Smoot. If you don't know the name, learn it, because this guy is responsible for designing the most imaginative, creative Star Wars Jedi weapon that's making everyone across the world smile and brighten their day. The history, where it's been, all that is in the video, and I'll put it at the end of this one for you guys as well. So first, let's start by saying that the company I believe that's going to be releasing Disney's retractable lightsaber is none other than Hasbro, the masters behind the Force FX lightsabers, the Black Series, as well as the Force FX Elite. Yeah! I love doing tons of reviews comparing the Galaxy's Edge to the Hasbro, but let's not get off track. So why do I suspect Hasbro? Well, if you guys missed my video, let me introduce you to Goliath's Power Saber. This is the first retail fully automatic retractable lightsaber that just blew up on the shelves out of nowhere like a month ago. He finally discovered a way to get these telescoping lightsaber blades to come out by itself. I did a full review of this, link up above, and if you wanted to pick one up, I think I put a shopping link down below. I believe his name is pronounced Yair. He's from Israel, and he's a lifelong Star Wars fan who's spent the last 5 years developing this fully automatic retractable lightsaber, which is surprisingly fun. So right now, there's 2 colors you can find on shelves, but why does it not say Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader? So Yair sent this to Hasbro, who was totally impressed, and they said with his design and technology in here, he finally cracked the secret mystery of how to get a lightsaber blade to extend, retract, and also stop halfway if it hits some kind of object, not to cause damage to a person or the motor. In this article over here, I believe Yair was communicating with Hasbro for a couple of years, finishing their contract, when all of a sudden Hasbro backed out and said they did not want to go through with mass producing his lightsaber.
The negotiations were short.
Maybe they wanted to work with someone else. Which brings me to the juiciest part of my video, an actual Imagineer's testimony to the future of Disney's retractable lightsaber comes from none other than Lanny himself. Thanks to my very dear friend, Disneyland Nurse, who had the brilliant idea of asking him when he got to see him in person at the D23 convention this year. This is what Lanny had to say. Check it out.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
So I know you worked on the retractable lightsaber.
Yes.
Do you think that'll ever come to fruition? Will it be something that the consumer can purchase at some point?
I think the company would like to do that. And I think Josh Qimir, our number 2 guy, or head of parks, said at a public, I hope, meeting of toy vendors to say, hey, we'd like you to take what we have learned it in terms of making a lightsaber, translate that to something that would be maybe a little bit more accessible to the average person.
Right.
So yeah,
That's awesome.
I think it's going to come.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
What? There you guys have it, confirmed by the creator himself to Disney's retractable lightsaber that they are talking with toy companies to take their technology and create a more mass-produced, easily accessible product for you guys coming to store shelves. Probably why Hasbro backed out of their negotiations with the inventor of the Power Saber.
If you'll excuse me.
But thanks again, Scott, Disneyland Nurse. After this video, go check him out on Instagram. He's responsible for creating his own Disney holiday, Nurses Day, which I was at last year, and he managed to gather like 1,500 frontlines medical workers from around the country who came together, network, and have an awesome time. Thanks again, Scott. You're the best.
Great kid. Don't get cocky.
But what kind of problems and advantages could we see with this lightsaber coming from Hasbro? Hasbro's Force FX Elite lightsabers have been notorious for having a thinner appearance than the Galaxy's Edge lightsabers, but most importantly, having their own enhanced LED lights in the blade, which are brighter than Galaxy's Edge. At first glance, you might think there's lights in here, but it's actually a flashlight lightsaber shining a light up through the blade. But we know that Disney's version is going to be much different and brighter because their version that we've seen on the Galactic Star Cruiser, when the blade comes up, there's actually a string of the Neopixel or LED lights coming up into the blade, which is much different than the baselit version from Power Sabers. But coming from Hasbro, they might be using their enhanced LED lights. So that's the advantage I think we can see coming from Hasbro. But the weakest point of this lightsaber, I still can't wrap my head around it, seriously guys. But according to the patent, the blade is made up of two like semicircle measuring tapes that come up out of the hilt and have an LED lights inside. I wouldn't say it looks flimsy from the footage that I've seen, but it probably looks like it's more of a weaker part of the saber. So it's going to be really interesting to see what kind of material they're going to use for the blade. And they're probably going to have to design a super strong motor that's not going to wear out as kids make the blade go up and down like hundreds of times. So how soon can we expect lightsabers to be on shelves? Not too sure about that. I mean, Christmas is coming up, which is always a good idea, right? And according to the timeline, they have had a couple of years to be working on this project. So who knows? So really exciting news. Also keep an eye on your shelves and this YouTube channel for updates on Disney's retail retractable lightsaber. As always, guys, make sure to take care, be safe, and have an awesome Star Wars Day. Yeah. See you next time, guys. Take care.